Hey y'all, welcome back to another recipe. So today I am about to show you guys how I like to make my southern baked mac and cheese. Now I do have another recipe which is different from this recipe. It's a different method and a lot of people do theirs different. Like I said, there's several ways to make this. So if you want to see the way that I like to make mine, be sure you stick around. Also, if you're new here, do not forget to thumbs up the video, subscribe because there's plenty more delicious recipes coming. And yeah, without further ado, let's make it. Okay, to get started today I am using chicken broth to boil my pasta because I feel like it's going to give it some type of flavor. After I added my chicken broth, we're going to season the pasta water. Yes, you got to do that too. I am going to add my salt in there and make sure you guys check the description box below for the measurement. Once you're done adding your salt, you're going to add your seasoning, whatever seasoning you like. For today's recipe, I'm using Creole seasoning as per usual. After you are done adding your seasoning, you're going to add a little bit of oil. If you want, you can add some butter. I like to use oil. That's just a preference. And then we're going to cover it, let it come to a boil. Once your water starts boiling, of course, add your pasta in there until it's a little bit under al dente. Okay, you don't want it to be overcooked. You don't want it to cook perfectly. You want it to be a little bit undercooked, okay, because it's going to bake after. Just cover it and let it cook. It usually takes about 6 to 7 minutes. Once your pasta is done cooking, you're going to drain the water and add it to a different bowl. So now in this bowl, I am going to add unsalted butter. About, I'll say 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter, just like this. Once I am done adding my butter, I am going in and mix it well together until my butter is nice and melted, okay? Now, as you guys can see, my butter didn't really melt. That's okay. Now I am going to add some paprika. This is where you will season your mac and cheese. Okay, you do not want it to be bland. You want it to have some type of flavor. So I am going to add some paprika and as well as Creole seasoning because I use it on almost every dish. Or you can use your favorite spice as well because you don't want it to be bland. And I'm not sure if you guys can see, you can tell that my pasta is a little bit undercooked. That's a good thing. Now I am going to add my cheese. I am using 5 cheeses for this recipe. Just add your cheeses in there. I will leave it down below, of course. I'm using white cheddar, mild and sharp, and Parmesan cheese with some mozzarella. Just mix it all together just like so. Now I'll be adding some sour cream in there as well, and we're going to mix it all together. Now it's time for us to make our custard. I am using 1 large egg. To that, I'll be adding some heavy cream. And also I'll be adding some whole milk to that as well, and just mix it really good. Make sure you mix it really good with a fork, or yeah, you can use a fork. A fork will get the job done. Once everything is well combined, just pour it all over this mac and cheese right here. Now we're going to give it a mix. We're going to give it a really nice stir so we can combine the custard with the mac and cheese or with the pasta, and then just mix it all together just like this. And I didn't really like the Parmesan cheese. I don't think I'm going to add any next time in my mac and cheese. Now in this baking dish right here, I am using some butter. Make sure you butter your baking dish really good because you don't want it to stuck at the bottom when you're trying to remove the mac and cheese. Now just add your mac and cheese to it. Just pour it all over. Well, save some, not all of it. Just pour some like halfway, and then we're going to add cheese on top. Now I am going to add the first layer of the cheese. I'm using mozzarella and the other cheese that I use. I'm not going to use Parmesan cheese this time. Now it's time to add the other cheddar cheese. I will leave the name down below, and this cheddar cheese, you guys, has cream cheese blend together with it, so that's like a super creamy type of cheese. I don't know, it's my first time seeing it and I really like that idea, so just add your cheese on there. Now is the time to add the rest of the pasta. Just add that in there, and then we'll want to add another layer of cheese. This time I am adding more cheese than I added at the bottom, so that's what we're doing right now. Once you're done adding your mozzarella cheese, go ahead and add the rest of the cheese. Make sure you add a lot of cheese. That's when I add the most cheese, okay? So just add your cheese on top of it, just like so. Make sure you cover the pasta with it because you want that, and you don't want any cheese hanging off the dish. You want it to be nice and clean once it's done baking. So keep that in mind. Now, once you're done adding all your cheese, go ahead and add a little paprika. That will give it a nice color, a nice presentation. Just sprinkle some paprika. It doesn't matter if it's smoked or regular paprika. Just sprinkle some paprika on top of it. Once it's done baking, I promise you it's going to look so delicious. Okay, so this is it. Once it is done, we're going to bake it on 350 for 35 minutes. Remember, I told you guys the pasta needs to cook, so we're going to bake it for 35 minutes on 350. And once it is done, you guys, let me tell you how cheesy and delicious this mac and cheese tastes. Oh my god, it tastes amazing, so divine. It's just so cheesy. This is it. It's so easy and it tastes really good. Yes, it was easy. I will consider this as an easy recipe. Thank you for watching, guys. Be sure you are subscribed to Island Vibe Cooking, and also share the video for me. Share. I appreciate every single one of you who comment, share, like my videos. Thank you. If you are new here, welcome to Island Vibe Cooking. I do upload every day, so stay tuned. Around 5:30, that's when I usually upload my videos. Yeah, basically this is your southern baked mac and cheese. I have another recipe which is different, and I have other few recipe which I will leave down below for you guys. Check them out. They're different. It's whatever you think you might like the most, so check those recipe out. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, share, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.